Yankee lineup against Eduardo Rodriguez. It will be DJ LeMahieu lead things off. He'll be followed by Stanton, Odor, and Sanchez. Jacob Torres, very good numbers against Eduardo Rodriguez in his role. McCarty's in center. Chris Gibbons at first base. Ryan Lamar will play left, and Greg Allen is in right. It's the Red Sox starter, presented by Audi. Visit New England Audi dealers. Experience the fully electric Audi e-tron today. Eduardo 75, ERA 5.19.
Yeah, Erod looking for his third win against the Yankees. He beat him first start after the break. Let's see if he can have a great second half.
And here's the Red Sox defense presented by the Oakers Company, celebrating 100 years of service and support and proud home of TouchView Interactive. The Red Sox have made 68 errors in 97 games. Rafael Devers will be at third base, Xander Bogaerts at shortstop, TJ Hernandez at second, and Bobby Dahlbeck at first. Left to right, Alex Verdugo, Sharon Duran, and Hunter Renfroe, and Christian Vasquez doing the catching for Erod.
Tonight's umpire is brought to you by Toyota's website for deals, buyatoyota.com. Alan Porter has home plate, Barber, Guccione, and DeJesus on the bases. We're available as telecast can be heard in Spanish by selecting the SAP button on your TV remote. SAP brought to you by Toyota Certified Used Vehicles. Visit toyotacertified.com and see factory-backed used Toyotas right now.
Buenas noches, amigos.
Already bragging about the weather. Here's the forecast presented by Window World, the official replacement window of the Boston Red Sox. Maybe some thunderstorms later, but right now 75, plenty of sunshine, blue sky above Fenway. Eduardo beat the Yankees in the Bronx 4-0 last Friday, allowing just 2 hits and 5 2/3. Red Sox would certainly take that again.
Well, he's got a good track record against the Yankees, lifetime. But he's been looking good. Last 4 starts, he's been himself, and that's what the hope is in the second half.
Yeah, I thought his changeup has been exceptionally well good.
LeMahieu 267. He has reached base in 32 consecutive games. First one is strike one as we get underway. Yankees have dropped 8 out of 10 to the Sox, and their bullpen has really let them down. On a line, Verdugo right there, barely had a move, and a fast out, one gone in the Yankee first inning.
Changeup right out of the chute right there. Second pitch of the ball game from Erod. They had a position perfectly in the outfield with Verdugo almost in left center field.
I thought he dunked that in for a second there at the end of the bat.
Then you look up and you see the outfielders and no.
Here's Stanton, the DH. A lot of talk about him playing some outfield this weekend. 260 with 16 home runs. And looks at the strike.
We had a lot of bad pitches last night that we saw. He did get a base hit, but looked bad in the other bats.
0-1. With swings like that?
Yes.
Actually, they looked real good in the bat, and they hit that he got.
That's right.
Oh. Look at this swing. You want to put that in your pocket.
I mean, he has been such a great hitter in his career. And certainly awesome power. He's put up incredible numbers, but he can look bad. 0-2. He did there. And Erod made him look bad. He strikes him out.
Don't even throw him a strike. Don't even dare throw him a strike. I think he guesses half the time. Nice little change up, down and away. Good movement, too.
Look at that ball.
Look, he missed that by a foot.
Just reaching. His balance at the plate looks all off right now.
On his heels a little bit, reaching.
Brings up Rougned Odor, the second baseman, 226 with 11 home runs. Overshift around to the right on Odor. But what a loss for the Yankees last night. Brooks Kriske uncorking 4 wild pitches in the Sox 10th inning rally. And then right after the game, option to AAA.
You know, different feeling right there tonight if they lost that game 3-1. Right? I mean, Yankees are feeling good. You got Garrett Cole on the mound. That had to hurt Aaron Boone. You know, he didn't have anybody to go to close that game out. Went with the rookie, and you saw what happened.
Chapman had been used in back-to-back games. That was the primary reason he was unavailable. And also, he's had some blow-ups.
Yes, he has.
He's been terrible at times. Odor 3 out of 8 with a home run. Lifetime against Eduardo, just getting started. on this Friday night at Fenway. One ball and 2 strikes.
Good spot off the plate.
Yeah, keeping that fastball about 3 or 4 inches off the outside edge.
Sanchez would be next. We'll keep an eye on Tampa Bay and Cleveland. Sox with a 1-game lead in the division. 2-2.
That looked to be more like a slider that time than it was a cut fastball.
Absolutely. He'll go to that slider more to left-handed hitters. But he doesn't throw it all that often. The least amount.
Lefty looking for a quick start. Trying to get Odor. I would say this of any time, under any circumstances, the Red Sox beat the Yankees. It's a big deal. It may not feel like as big a deal with Judge out of there and some other guys, but when you're talking about being 1 game in first place, here's the 2-2, and that is outside.
Well, look how you felt last weekend when you went in there thinking, you're going to sweep these guys. They're not any good, right? And you walk out losing 2 out of 3. You're like, what in the earth happened here?
Really got hit by freight train.
Right, so you take what you can get.
I love what Vasquez said after that. He said, let's not play like a first place team. And I didn't feel like, it was out there.
3-2 hammered into the shift. TK from shallow right. 1-2-3 start. Good start for Eduardo. Sox coming up. Deals by Toyota.com. TK Hernandez scalding hot with a bat, followed by Jaron Duran. He's in center. Then Xander Bogaerts, Rafi Devers, and JD Martinez. Alex Verdugo will man left. Hunter Renfroe and right. Richard Vasquez catching, and Bobby Domek at first base. Is the Yankees starter, presented by Amica. Experience Amica Auto, Home, and Life Insurance. 10-4, 2.63 ERA for Garrett Cole.
You look at those numbers. What stands out is the power, the command and power.
And let's take a look at the Yankees defense. They've made 54 errors in 95 games. DJ LeMahieu will be at third base. Gleyber Torres, the shortstop. Rougned Odor at second, and Chris Gittens, the first baseman. Left to right, Brian Lamar, Brett Gardner, and Greg Allen, with Gary Sanchez doing the catching for Cole.
Well, the Yankees were 1 out away from a win last night before Kike ripped that 2-run double off Chad Green that tied the game 3-3. And the clutch, and he will take a strike.
He threw a breaking ball first pitch. Last 2 starts, he's gotten a double and a home run off a fastball off Cole.
Duran on deck. Quickly 0-2.
Oh, yeah, back-to-back breaking stuff.
That was nasty right there. Hard breaking ball. Slider going down and away and off the strike zone.
He has been on fire, too. Last 2 starts, both shutouts. One being a short 6-inning shutout.
Yeah, with 11 strikeouts against the Sox in that one. Tried to check. They do appeal, no swing, says Barber. Well, in the expansion era, which is 1961 to this moment, no other Red Sox player has had a streak of 10 consecutive hits going for extra bases, all from the leadoff spot.
That's pretty amazing.
Every time you look up, he's standing at second base or he's touching them all.
And big hits.
Boy, he was feeling it. Yeah, that on 9th inning at second base when he hit that double, he was feeling Fenway Park.
And when he came up to hit, because of the way he's swinging it, I think everybody felt the same way. He was going to do something. He was going to hit the ball hard.
We knew we had the right guy up there.
Yeah. Count goes to 3-2.
Trying to get him to chase that breaking ball away, but he hasn't done so. Running the count full.
Red Sox beat this guy pretty hard, 9-2 back on June 27, getting him for 6 runs. That's a season high against him.
Yeah, it took him deep 3 times, right?
And Kike right out of the chute. In that game, here's the 3-2. Bounding ball up the middle. Odor with the backhand, 1 away. We'll see if Jared Duran goes after the first pitch. He did the first time he ever saw Garrett Cole at Yankee Stadium in his major league debut, and he ripped a single.
And picked up his first major league hit against a pretty good pitcher.
Yeah, not just anybody, you know.
Yeah, that's a good ball to have, huh?
One of the best.
I think it's the best pitcher in the American League, in my opinion.
And on a given day, he's there with that guy over in the National League. I mean, he's right there with him. I mean, DeGrom injured right now. We saw how good he was against the Red Sox, although the Red Sox won that game. And it was right back to his first career knock.
Jumped right over that fastball on the first pitch that he saw. He said, why am I going to sit around and let him carve me up? Get that first fastball and take it for a base hit.
Well, obviously, his folks were thrilled.
They didn't get a chance to cross their fingers. First pitch.
But another guy who was very impressed by the approach, his readiness, was Aaron Boone, manager of the Yankees, who said the kid certainly looked ready to be in the major leagues. 1-1. 98, a little hump.
Yeah, Garrett Cole will get it up there to 100 plus at times.
All night long. Ball's got rising. That ball's got some hump on it.
Bogart's on deck. No score first inning. 2-2.
That sticky-less cheese he's featuring right now.
Sticky-less cheese.
Sticky-less cheese.
It's certainly the hope around baseball.
Sounds
right?
like a piece of gum, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Sticky-less.
I don't think I'd be buying that.
Oh, yeah.
2-2. And he put him away. That was filthy. And he strikes him out on a breaking ball.
You know, they talk about him throwing slider. This is a curveball. This got some downward bite to it, a little tilt. 159 punch-outs on the season.
Yeah, these are the kind of guys you don't want to get behind, because once you do, they play with you.
Well, Xander 4 for 19 off him. He does have one home run against Cole. Last night marked the Red Sox 4th win in which they trailed after 8 innings. The Rays are the only other team with as many wins the Red Sox have under those circumstances.
You get swings like that. You know, you guys throwing the ball out of the same window, 98 to 100, and then you throw a hook from the same window, and you'll get swings like that.
Rafi Devers would bat next, the 0-1. And Raptor at third with a foul ball. You made this point too several times, Zach, and it's so true about the Red Sox. They lead Major League Baseball in runs scored with 2 out.
Oh, man.
213 runs with 2 out.
The backbreakers all year long.
And with runners in scoring position and 2 out, they're number 1 in Major League Baseball, hitting .285. They're number 1 in slugging, number 1 in OPS in that situation. The Sox have been a tough team to put away. Here's the 0-2 pitch. He left it up. Boston coming in at 59-38. They own the American League's best record all by themselves now. To right, and he drops in a base hit. That one ran in, and he fought it off for a single with 2 down.
Boy, that ball right in on Bogart's hands, and somehow he's able to serve it out to right field for the base hit. Look at the location of this pitch. And he doesn't have much of the barrel of the bat to work with at all. That's around the label, and fights it off for the 2-out base hit.
So, another 2-out hit for the Red Sox.
Boy, that'll get your goat as a pitcher when somebody does that to you.
Devers trying to make it a big inning for the Red Sox. 279, 24 home runs. Rafi 1 for 4 last night, and the come from behind win. Red Sox have 30 of those come from line wins. That is tied with Tampa Bay for the most in baseball. They're underway against Cleveland, who next year will no longer be the Cleveland Indians. They have announced a name change. They won't be the Indians any longer. They will be the Cleveland Guardians.
Guardians.
For next year. Back 1-1.
Well, that gives you one say you were drafted by the Cleveland Guardians.
That's messed up, isn't it? Whatever it takes, you know, they gave it a lot of time. I mean, they went after it, you know, seeing the response. I mean, this is what they came up with.
It'll catch.
You were once the ace of the Cleveland Indians. Not the Guardians, the Indians. Side for a ball. 100 miles an hour with that one, but he missed. Long stare in by Cole. Over shift on with Odor playing in the shotgun there right. And the right-hander's 2-1. And a strike. Up to the curveball. Raffi number 2 in the big leagues in extra base hits. He has 51. He has 52 here in a moment. The Red Sox are going to take the lead. Socks that one high and deep and foul on the left field line. Crowd still gathering on a picture-perfect night at the moment.
I was wondering about last night, you know, because close to game time, it didn't look full. All of a sudden, it filled up, and man, did they have fun in a rain delay here last night.
Did they ever?
That was great to see.
That was the best rain delay I've ever seen in Fenway Park.
It was awesome, 2-2. And I mean, nobody left after. It was about an hour rain delay. Nobody went home.
High fastball misses up top. Try to pull it down.
Well, Boone's out of the dugout. Aaron Boone's upset. Cole has thought a couple of strikes here he should have had in this at bat. I'll tell you what, you are really daring the umpire to toss you out of the game.
Yeah, you don't see that very often.
I give balls and strikes.
Ball was high.
Alan Porter being very patient there.
Back to the breaking ball here, 3-2.
Bogart's taking off, and that's going to be in there for strike 3. Sat him down with a curveball, and that will retire the side. Red Sox strand 1. Red Sox pitcher won 2 games in the 0-3 ALCS against the Yankees. Was it Pedro, Derek Lowe, or Tim Wakefield? Head to Nesson's Twitter to submit your answer. Sox Yankees scoreless after an inning. On this lovely evening, Gary Sanchez about to lead things off. It's great to see the Deputy Director of the CIA here at Fenway tonight, David S. Cohen, threw out the first pitch. And he threw it from the top of the mound.
Yeah, he brought it.
He did. He's got an arm. It was impressive.
We got a chance to play catch. I was watching him play catch. That helps.
I tell you, that's nerve-wracking throwing out the first pitch.
Oh, it is.
You don't want to bounce it. You don't want to throw it high.
I've bounced it before.
Wow.
Embarrassing.
Sanchez with a cut and a miss.
Well, that cutter just ate him alive. You don't see him throw that cutter inside that much.
Yeah, a lot of times he backdoors that gut fastball. Going inside here early tonight.
Yeah, you don't see that very often. That's a new look. Cutter in. Get off the barrel.
Gleyber Torres on deck, 1-1. He was out in front.
Nasty changeup. That's the pitch that's gotten better. You know, the difference between mile per hour, you know, bigger gap.
Yeah, that's where he wants it, about 83 miles an hour right there. Depending on what his fastball is on that particular night.
The slower, the better.
Gleyber's second strikeout. That'll be popped up and foul out of play. Sanchez has enjoyed swinging at Fenway over the years. He has 18 career home runs against the Red Sox. That is tied for the most he has against any single opponent. The other you would guess would be Baltimore. You'd be right.
Where he first came up, man, he was leaving the ballpark regular, wasn't he? Did he get Rookie of the Year? Didn't even play but half the season.
1-2 on the way. Torres, very good lifetime numbers against Eduardo, so we would prefer not to have anybody on base when he comes up. 2-2. Ran it in. And he fills up the count.
Different approach tonight. Ball's inside. I'm telling you, Eddie doesn't go inside a lot to right-handed hitters. After that changeup is what he wants.
He's at 17 home runs.
He'll throw a changeup 3-2 just to stay in shape. Down.
Changeup, but he walked him. So Gary Sanchez becomes the first Yankee base runner. We're talking about Deputy Director of the CIA, David S. Cohen. Here's the pitch. Not too shabby.
Oh, dropped down to the side a little bit.
Yeah. He's played a little ball.
A little tough on right-handed hitters.
And bad guys. Torres 242 with 6 home runs, but 333, 3 home runs against Eddie in his career. He will get in front, strike one.
He hit a sac fly last night for their 3rd run. That would have been gone.
Yes.
Remember that?
Yep.
Renfro caught it on the track out there about 370 feet away.
That's way out of Yankee.
That would have been a 3-run dinger.
It was still a game that did not feel winnable because of the way Montgomery pitched and the way he tied up the Red Sox. I guess we should know better by this point. Red Sox have come back so many times, but it didn't have that feeling really until Kike got up there. That one slammed into left field for a base hit. So Torres continues to pick on Eduardo, first and second, and nobody out.
He nailed that changeup is what he did. Maybe a little up, not that bad, I didn't think.
Yeah, extends the hitting streak now to 6 games. That's the changeup again, as you can see right there. Staying a little bit high that time and gave Gleyber Torres a chance to make that good solid contact for the base hit.
So Yankees with an early threat brings up Brett Gardner, the center fielder. Batting just 191 with 4 home runs.
Yeah, he had a sac fly last night to put him ahead in the 10th. Decent at bat against Barnes, really.
That was one of the strangest ends of a game I've ever seen.
Oh, totally. Never seen that.
I had visions of Rick Ankiel in my head.
Yeah.
Remember all
Playoffs.
those? Was it 5 wild pitches?
I don't remember. He couldn't find the cage, let alone the strike zone.
Yeah, that was just flat bizarre. Red Sox pulled it out on the sac fly by Hunter Renfroe in the end. One Yankee pitcher uncorking 4 wild ones.
You know, after the fact, I feel badly for the kid. I mean, he's a rookie. You know, and he gets set down right after the game. So, you know, that's not good. I mean, that's not a good feeling for that kid. I don't want to see anybody go through something like that. But it was bizarre.
Yankees didn't even wait until the next morning to send him out. Nobody out, 2 on. And through there for a strike.
You know, the other question is, how do you regroup from something like that? I mean, that's going to be awfully tough and on your mind, no matter where you're playing, AAA.
Yeah, I know. Sure, it stays with you. This game is so much about confidence. That destroys your confidence. Catcher didn't really help him out either, if you think about it. Brantley, we never really got into it. Not that we care.
But why stay with the split over and over again? 1 ball, 1 strike, and Gardner. Red Sox delighted that they did. Sox did have a couple of big hits as well. Certainly Kike Hernandez did, but before that there were 2 singles as well. The Red Sox had to do it with 2 out to get it in extra innings. Sanchez the base runner at second. Torres on at first. No score. Yankees hit into lots and lots of double plays. Really do.
Nothing upstairs. He didn't give Cole that high fastball either.
This ball did look like it had the top of the strike zone, though.
Yes, it did.
So Alan Porter a little stingy early on. Gardner with a lot of at-bats against Eduardo. He's 7 for 33 off him. 2-2.
Boy, he had a pitch to go the other way and fouled it off.
First baseman Chris Gittens is on deck. So these 2 old foes. Gonna knock that one toward the alley, slicing it down on the grass over to Cutter Duran. A run is in. Sanchez will score. And the throw into second won't get him. Down to third, Torres. Yankees on the board, 1-0.
That's exactly what he was trying to do. Pitched before, and he fouled it off, and he got a pitch and found the gap. That's a great at bat there by Gardner. 2-strike hitting, cross-seam fastball, out over.
Yeah, that's a perfect spot for him to go to the opposite field, too. That ball down and away. He was looking fastball all the way against the Erod.
And speaking of Erod, yeah, something's up with him.
Uh-oh.
Alex Cora coming out, and the trainer is out as well.
What on earth could this be?
Let's take a look. Hard to pick up anything.
Yeah.
Looked like he grabbed something in his back.
Yeah, maybe.
Still down.
It's kicking in right now. You can feel it, huh?
There he called out.
That's a good guess, Jerry. I think back.
The first thing I saw him grab was his back, so I'm just speculating that possibly could be it. He's going to have to leave the ball game.
Wow. Wow. Fast exit. Did not get it out in the second inning. A walk, a base hit, and a double. And that is all for Eduardo Rodriguez. He has to leave.
Something the Red Sox have avoided all year long. An injury to a starting pitcher.
Of course, Red Sox right now in a 6-man rotation. Obviously, nobody is warming up. So Alex Cora will have to get somebody started, bring him into the game here, and that pitcher will have all the time they need to get ready.
Crazy game, huh? One pitch and it just grabs.
Yeah, everything looked normal until he went behind home plate, and then all of a sudden he grabbed it. Looked like his back, and down he goes.
That is Phillips Valdez, who has just been recalled because Sawamura went on the IL today.
The changeup master, here he comes. We haven't seen him in a while.
We'll take the break. He'll need some time to get ready. We'll take the commercial break with the Yankees in front 1-0. Nothing brings you back to earth quicker than when your starting pitcher has to depart the next day's game because of an injury so fast. And of course, we hate to speculate on Eduardo Rodriguez. We are talking about a guy who missed all of last year because of COVID-19 and then the myocarditis, the heart issue. And you know, if you're hoping for one or the other, and you're not, but if you are, it's the back, if that is.
Well, we'll see as time goes on. If we get a report, we'll let you know. But you hate to see that. One of the key members of the starting rotation have to leave because of injury. Hate to see any player leave because of injury.
Well, you have to be lucky, though, to have everybody stay intact. You know, 5-man rotation all season long, up to this point, really.
Yeah, that's very rare to do.
Our BuyForNow.com call to the bullpen means Phillips Valdez has to enter. Just recalled from the minor leagues after Sawamura was placed on the IL, in case you missed that. So it'll be his 21st appearance, a .424 earned run average for the changeup specialist. And he's going to take on Chris Gittens here after a walk, a single, and an RBI double, has the Yankees in front 1-0. And naturally, as soon as we can get an update on Eduardo, we will pass it along to you. It's a 103 with 1 home run. Good power when he does connect. Valdez, the 29-year-old from the Dominican Republic, for the infield in, ready to go. 2 men in scoring position for the Yankees. And a strike.
And you're facing a guy like Garrett Cole in this game, and you really can't afford to give up many runs. That's why the infield in so early in the ballgame.
Yeah, I was going to say, what are they doing infield in with Garrett Cole, I guess?
And the 0-1 from the right-handers, foul away.
Decent little fastball. You sit on that changeup.
Ryan Lamar on deck. Gittens just recalled on July 16th from AAA. Second stint with the Yankees this year.
Time for parachute ball or what? High fastball? What you going to do?
I'd say he goes to his best pitch, his changeup.
0-2. He puts it away.
Keep looking for that changeup.
Fastball.
Fastball up, out of the zone.
That is a smart pitch. You know, the guy's sitting there trying to protect, and ball got on him. Ball's by him is what it is.
Yeah, it is. Very late swing by Gittens.
Here's Lamar, the left fielder tonight, 273 with 1 home run. Selected from AAA prior to Sunday's game. He's been up with the Yankees a couple of times this season. Briefly with the Red Sox not long ago, and that's in their first round.
Got the high fastball this time.
Tampa Bay has jumped in front of Cleveland 3-0 in the second inning. Torres at third and Gardner at second, and the breaking ball is going to get him. Curveball did not snap much, it drills him, and so the bases are going to be loaded here for New York.
Lamar will just take that. He's got a pad right there anyway, and that's just a breaking ball, no big deal.
Yeah, tricep pad. Take it right off the tricep.
Tricep pad.
And no spin at all on that breaking ball. Just spin. No movement.
So here comes the number 9 hitter, the speedy Greg Allen, 313 without a home run. It'll be a tough man to double up unless he hits it sharply. And he'll take the first pitch for a strike. Just up from AAA Worcester. Sawamura on a 10-day injured list because of right tricep inflammation. 1 ball, 1 strike. Yankees trying to put some runs up early. They have 1 on the board now. They've got a man at every base: Torres, Gardner, and Lamar. And the 1-1. His career with the bases loaded is 2 for 17. looks Valdez from the belt, and the 2-1. Drops in a strike.
So fastball in there.
Little 94 action at the bottom of the strike zone.
Well, they have one up there for Cole. Here's the 2-2. Wave and if it struck him out with the change.
How about that, huh? Couldn't pick a better spot right there, out of the strike zone. Following a fastball, down and away changeup gets him way out front. See if he can finish them off. LeMahieu, big tough out coming up.
Not only the best hitter in their lineup, this current Yankee lineup certainly, he's probably their hottest hitter. Again, he's been on base in 32 consecutive games. It's the longest on-base streak in Major League Baseball this season. After a very chilly start, he has come back to life. Go back to June 8th. Since then, he's batting .355. That's certainly more like him. Two-time batting champ. They're all loaded up, 2 down. 1-0 New York in the second.
Boy, Duran out there playing right center field. They play him the other way in the outfield.
Verdugo pretty much in his normal spot, about halfway between that scoreboard.
1-0 pitch. He takes a strike.
Ain't some 95. That's nothing to sneeze at, that fastball.
LeMahieu this season is 5 for 10 with the bases loaded. Fouled off and 1-2.
I think he's surprised to see all fastballs so far.
I mean, you gotta sit on a changeup when you face this kid, and he's got enough gas to get it by you.
Crowd wants to see him escape.
What a job this will do. Big pitch.
And sometimes your biggest pitch in the game comes in the second inning. Could be it. 1-2 to LeMahieu. And got him. He struck him out. 92 on the inside corner.
How about that job? Standing changeup fastball. Pair of shoes there to DJ LeMahieu. Pitch, a big pitch.
Strikes out 3 men. He hit a guy, got out of the bases loaded jam. As Martinez will lead off in the bottom of the second, so still 1-0 Yankees. JD 305, he's hit 20 home runs.
Boy, Cole's come on this game through a lot of breaking pitches.
Pop that up, twisting down the line, giving chase, and so is Allen, but it's a souvenir.
Yeah, Cole punched out JD 3 times to start in New York.
JD 1 for 5 last night. And Cole home with the 0-2. Ooh, that's going to be into strike 3. Tight slider. Tonight's big time play presented by Truly Fruit Punch. Big flavor, big refreshment.
I'll put an ending to that. That high fastball, top of the zone, throws DJ. What an outing. Who expected a punch out the side act?
Well, that kept the Red Sox right in the game, too, with this guy on the mound. To get out of that mess, only 1 run.
Yeah, that was critical. Here's Alex Verdugo.
Guy gets called up today, Dave. Gets called up today, walks in there, 2 on, nobody out, punches out the side. I mean, come on.
Impressive. He'll be right back out there. 0-1. has been a while since Verdugo touched the ball. He has not hit a home run since June 15th in Atlanta.
Yeah, swing has looked a lot better though the last couple of games.
3 hits last night. We talked about his issues against lefties, but he's hitting .315 against right-handed pitching. Good take.
Boy, this guy has such great command. And he doesn't miss his spots.
Base is clean, 1 down in the bottom of the second.
Changeup.
And down in the chase. Struck him out, 91-mile-an-hour changeup.
That just looks like a little sinker is what it looked like, but it is his changeup. 3-finger, turns it over, runs away. Perfect spot.
That ball ran away 6 inches.
Fourth K in the book for Cole. He's had 5 starts this season with at least 10 strikeouts and no walks.
Tells you everything.
Renfroe eyes a strike.
That guy's dealing. I'm
Filthy
telling
for that.
He is dealing. Little Hall of Fame pitch to JD on the corner.
Yeah.
Little change up there, hook right there.
Renfroe batting stats presented by Plymouth Rock Assurance, the official auto and home insurance provider of the Red Sox.
Very simple mechanics.
He's already punched out 4, but he had 158 strikeouts his first 19 starts of the season. That's the second most by any Yankee in their first 19 starts, trailing only David Cohn at 160 back in '97.
Boy, Coney was nasty. Breaking balls, all different types of breaking balls with a good piece of cheese to go with it. He had a great career, David Cohn.
Fun to listen to when he broadcasts the game as well. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Evens up the count. Cole has fanned 3 in a row, going back to the first inning.
Ball from the glove almost.
Hunter without a hit last night, but got good wood on the sac fly that won the ball game in the 10th inning. So walk-off RBI.
And the celebration was on.
2-2 rattle foul.
Just hope to get that pitch count up so he doesn't go deep into this game. He threw, what, 129 pitches against Houston in that 1-0 game.
Yeah, refused to come out of the game.
Aaron Boone came out to discuss taking him out, and in no uncertain terms he said, "Get off my mound."
So Boone turned around, went back in the dugout.
Yeah. Boone said, "I just wanted to talk to him. I hadn't made up my mind."
A man's making 35 beans a year. I think he's going to take the ball whenever he wants it.
And it was at Houston. His former team, his first start back in Houston as a Yankee.
1-0.
2-2. Did he offer? No, he didn't. And the count goes up 3-2.
Seen a lot of check swings lately going the opposite direction. The game in LA last night, check swing cost the Dodgers. They thought he swung. I forget who was up there, but we've had our own problems with these check swings.
Payoff pitch from Garrett Cole. Good at bat here by Hunter Renfroe. Hanging in there.
The changeup that time at 91 miles an hour.
10th pitch of this at bat is coming up.
3-2 count too, which is unusual. Any pitch, any count, any time. Here's that hook.
Softly hit. LeMahieu cuts it, fires, Delivers. He's safe. That'll be a base hit for Hunter Renfroe. Slowly developing play, and he beats it out.
I'd say you watch Renfroe get down that line. He gets down there a little better than you think. Once he gets that going, it's pretty good speed going down that first base line.
But Mayo needs to get rid of it a little quicker. He just couldn't. Exchange took too long.
No other options.
Safe.
Clearly beat it. The only other chance he had was a bare hand, and a lot of times that doesn't work.
Red Sox with his second hit against Garrett Cole brings up Vasquez. Christian 253. But he's done all right against this guy. He's 5 for 13 off of Cole with a double. Hit a high fly ball, twisting into left center. Lamar calling out Gardner. And that retires the side. One man left. The series at Tampa Bay and against the Detroit Tigers. See the Tigers for the first time.
They're playing good baseball.
Yeah. Surprisingly so. Here's Stan to lead off third inning, 1-0 New York. He struck out in first inning against Eduardo Rodriguez, who has left. And very quickly, because of some malady, 1-0 pitch. And a fastball strike. Stan with 16 home runs this season, 328 in his career. Odor on deck, and then Sanchez. Yankees with some of the stars missing, certainly. Aaron Judge because of COVID-19. Luke Voigt out with a knee injury. It's been troubling him really all season long. The count goes to 3-1.
They got one of their relief pitchers back, didn't they?
Loizaga.
Yeah, Loizaga, good one.
Could have used him last night.
Oh, desperately.
Odor next. And the wiry right-hander Valdez with a 3-1. Got a piece of it. Mr. Cortez also back for the Yankees. Red Sox, of course, winning dramatically last night. Sox have earned 10 series sweeps. And it'll be inside. Change up and walked it. So the leadoff man aboard here in the third inning for the Yankees, and here comes the number 3 hitter, Odor. Our predicted questions tonight. Here's one. Will Kike Hernandez hit a home run tonight? 69% of you of little faith.
Those numbers might jump around a little bit.
The prize tonight is a signed Jim Rice jersey. A Hall of Fame jersey. Out in front, he comes up empty on the chain, strike one. Remy, you a big memorabilia guy? Do you have a lot of stuff from your career?
No, I don't. I have a lot of stuff put away, but I don't have it on display. Just always looking forward to the next thing.
Looking ahead. 0-2.
I'm sure there'll be a day where we'll dig in and take a look at some things to be very proud of, and be nice to see again, but now's not the time.
So if I drop by the house and say, look, there's a couple things I'd like to see.
I'll give you a bottle of wine.
I like the way you think. Gobble up by Goldman. One out there on the first, close play save.
Torres trying to turn it at second base. Close play. Bang, bang at first.
Take a look at Devers now as he comes across that bag. He likes to do this. Comes across very hard and makes that throw, but not quite in time.
Waiting for the pitcher to cover is who he's waiting for, and there he is.
I'll tell you, I'm impressed the way Devers, plays that shift in the infield and the way he's able to come across and turn double plays. He comes charging at it. As he does with most of his game.
Yeah, like I was about to say, the way he hits. This Sanchez, he's walked and scored their only run on a double by Gardner. Door back in safely. He's probably run a little more frequently than people think. They have 8 stolen bases in their last 4 games. So more late. One man out, runner holding.
They're kind of forced into that kind of baseball right now, haven't they?
Yeah, they are.
All the injuries, COVID situation, totally different looking lineup. When you get a different lineup like that, you got to do some different things.
LeMay stole the bag late last night. Remember the 8th inning?
Been dropping down a bunt once in a while. 1-0. Top the corner, he said. Good changeup. Well, Cleveland has come roaring back. Tampa Bay had a 4-0 lead, and the Indians just got 3. Ramirez with a home run, 3-run shot, so it's 4-3 Tampa Bay. 4th inning.
Another good change up there, keeping Sanchez off balance.
This kid and this changeup, I'll tell you. We got into it last year, Jerry. He must have thrown 20 in a row.
I know.
What was the actual count? It was like
23, maybe.
23?
I'm not sure, but a lot. Called for a high fastball.
Trying to put away Sanchez. This with a high heat. 2-2. Checked on that one, and it was 19 in a row. 19 straight changeups.
We're having fun counting. Little sink balls, you're going to throw over to first again. I don't know what that little wiggle means.
Well, it used to be a sinker, but we'll see.
See that thing? I did a throw over maybe. That's what it is.
Game 3 of this series tomorrow afternoon at 4:05. Nate Eovaldi going after his 10th win. And then it's Martin Perez on Sunday afternoon at 1:10. Every game of the series right here on Nesson. And it's not very often we can say that.
No. Not at all. I think the reason we got the 4 this weekend is because they played that one before the All-Star break.
Cut on and missed on the changeup. Sanchez will walk away a strikeout victim, and 2 gone.
Impressive tonight. Impressive. 4 strikeouts, another changeup. Over the top, out front.
Brings up Torres, base hit for him in the 2nd inning. He was one of the last hitters to face Eduardo Rodriguez, who had to depart after 1 inning and then 3 batters in the 2nd inning. And we await the update on exactly why Eddie had to step out tonight. He was down in a crouch at the front edge of the mound for a long time after he gave up the double to Gardner.
Yeah, there was very little discussion whether he was going to stand the game or not, right off the field.
Odor aboard with 2 down. That's a strike.
on some paintballs too, hasn't he? I mean, that's perfect.
Torres in 2019 hit 38 home runs. Here goes the strike, the throw down, the tag. Yes, sir, he's out. Quick tag by Kike Hernandez and a rocket down there by Vasquez.
Take another look. Throws right on the money. The tag is on the body before the foot gets on the bag.
They will not challenge.
Should not be a challenge.
Great tag, quick tag.
Yeah, very quick tag on number 3. It's not just the team thinking about challenging, it's the opposing team too. They want to know.
I'm going to challenge your challenge.
I'm going to raise your challenge.
Yes.
Dalbec leading off here in the 3rd inning. He's in front 1-0. Bobby without a home run in the month of July, so he's due. No easy task against this guy. Well, 4 strikeouts. Red Sox do have 2 singles. 1-2.
Boy, he hits that outside corner. He dots it. And then you have to protect that corner, and he goes away from it. This guy throws the ball away a lot to right-hand hitters.
1-2 on the way. Here's another one. The Sox don't mind being into close games. In fact, they're 18-10 in 1-run games. That's the 3rd best record in Major League Baseball. 2-2. Liner, but caught. Odor with the grab, 1 gone.
Tickets for all remaining games this season are on sale now, including summer weekend Yankee games. Single game tickets start as low as $20. Tickets are available in all seating areas, including the popular Green Monster seats, Stan Adams deck tables, and field box tickets. To learn more, visit redsox.com/tickets.
Kike Hernandez tonight 0 for 1. He is grounded out to 2nd. Last 3 games, 6 for 14 with 3 doubles, 3 home runs, 8 RBIs. He's right.
Wow, they came inside hard as a changeup on 91.
That is a hard change.
To 99 in a heartbeat.
This time out, he beat the Red Sox in New York 3-1. He went 6 innings, struck out 11, gave up 5 hits. The rain shortened game. Game where Alex Verdugo was hit in the back of the neck by a thrown baseball from a Yankee fan.
Last pitch of that game was a check swing by Vasquez. Bases loaded. That was a huge pitch.
3-1. Red Sox need a base runner. Duran on deck. Boy, is he fun to watch run.
First time he goes in. That first time he ever pitched ran? What a time for it.
And outside for ball 4, so he's aboard. First walk by Cole. Duran next. He struck out in his first at bat.
Yeah, concentrated that time by Kike from getting anything inside. Everything away, just about a not at bat. Yeah, wearing out the ball middle in.
Perhaps remembering that home run that Kike drilled off him.
First inning of the game, right? Bottom of the first.
Into the monster seat was caught by a Yankee fan who thought, well, this is the thrill of a lifetime. But Cole had just given up a shot.
Fastball in, he cleans it out.
It's high and tight for a ball. 1-0 Yankees. as well. The 1-0. He takes the ball.
Alan Porter's not going to give him that curveball down and away. It's low.
Jaron entering the game as a pinch runner in the ninth last night. Scored the game-tying run from first on Kike's 2-run double.
You throw him a changeup. How hard that changeup is. Any pitch, anytime, 2-0 high changeup, swing and miss. Reaching for it.
I figures get the young hitter sitting on the fastball.
Oh, yeah.
Not up here.
He will take a strike.
Got it that time.
Curveball in.
You can't put it in a better spot.
Now LeMahieu, third baseman, will move to the right side of the diamond. With 2 strikes.
He's got that burner. You got to think about that burner. Back of your mind, he throws the ball so hard. He's seen a couple breaking balls, a changeup, and now what?
13 career stolen bases for Kike Hernandez. He's got the lead with 1 down. Not running. Full count. That was 100 miles an hour.
Oh, yeah.
Bogart's waiting to hit. He has a single tonight.
Any pitch, any time. It's hard to call this pitch what he's going to do. 3-2. What do you think? Oh, a little piece of cheese.
Ooh, he takes ball 4. As Cole misses with that, and he's walked 2 in a row.
That's the Ultimate Red Sox show Sunday night at 5. Bo and you give you their thoughts on Sox rookie Jaron Duran, presented by a Awaken 180 weight loss, the long-term solution for weight loss.
You think at your own peril as the pitching coach, you come out to the mound when Cole's out there. He's walked 2 in a row.
Well, I'll tell you, you got Bogey coming up. I mean, he's kind of regrouping right here after 2 walks. Give it a little thought now.
Xander really fought one off and dunked a single to right in the first inning. Chance to do some damage here. Sox trailing 1-0 early. Big crowd on a Friday night waiting for something to happen. Xander steps in, 15 home runs, hitting .314. Good speed on the bases here, Kike and Jaron Duran. And that'll be ball 1.
Trying to paint everything.
Yeah, just missing the corners right now.
You have both made the point. You've got to get a guy like this when you have a little bit of an opportunity like this.
You may not get another.
Gotta love the pitch count getting up.
Yeah, here's number 58. Another misfire.
He's trying to be perfect. He's going to have to party sooner or later here.
Sox making him work in this 3rd inning. They lead at first and second. Got a slider and not a fastball on 2-0.
Xander had a pretty good swing at that pitch, too.
If he hangs it a hair, he would have crushed it. Not his best slider either. You think about it.
No,
that's a very hittable slider.
Yeah, that's one that Xander generally puts pretty good contact to.
comes set. 2-1 pitch. 3-1.
He's got dialed in.
Throwing that fastball right now.
Yeah, he's yanking everything. Trying to be perfect, and you got Mr. Devers hovering on deck.
Cole falling behind, and the 3-1.
Oh, what a pitch. 3-1 paint slider. This guy's just not about power. I mean, you're talking about 3-1 perfect pitch.
Yeah, finesse, power and finesse.
And command galore.
He is fan 4. PK off second, Durant off first. 3-2. And he struck him out.
He dotted him.
101 miles an hour.
That is Hall of Fame cheese on the corner. You talk about a perfect pitch. Oh, my goodness. And he's been out there so much, you're going to get it, right? I mean, that ball might have been a hair outside. I mean, it got it. I mean, just got it. Buck one.
Well, good luck doing anything with that. So 2 down. And it's up to Devers now. Raphael struck out looking in the first inning. What a cut.
This guy, when these guys, Hall of Fame type pitchers get in trouble, you see the best of them. It's like Pedro stuff, you know, when he just tune it up.
101 mile an hour fastball that I guess was on the black. Terrific pitch nonetheless. Here's the 0-1. Downstairs.
That's a really hard change.
94 on the change.
I mean, seriously.
No, wait a minute. How do you call it a changeup?
He threw it. He's throwing that with 3 fingers.
Yeah.
How do you throw a 94 mile an hour pitch with 3 fingers?
You can't call a guy throwing a 94 mile an hour pitch a changeup.
It's changed up from 101.
I guess it is. Red Sox looking for a big hit here from Devers. 1-1. Oh, high and tight. Knocked him out of there. At 99 miles an hour. 2-1.
Watch out. Man, you barely got time to get out of the way of that pitch.
Boy, there are a lot of stress pitches this inning. 65 pitches on the night.
Yeah, whether the Red Sox score or not, think back to this. Trying to get on the board against it all because the swing has been fouled. 2-2.
Boy, he thought he had a pitch to hit. And he did.
3:27 with runners in scoring position. And with men in scoring position, nobody has more hits in all of baseball than Raphael Devers does. 36 of them.
2 out damage here. 2 outs.
2-2. Off. Pretty good battle here.
Back upstairs with 99.
Yeah, be late on a fastball, hit it in the seats. Over the monster, a little late. Circle that 94 changeup, huh? Really?
Oh, a long look in to Sanchez. Now he picks one out. And a 2-2 to Devers. And he's running full. Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this inning.
I see Ever. He's stringing every count out deep. Living on the edge. Literally living on the edges.
29th pitch of the inning coming up. Runners will get a head start. Hernandez and Durant. Spoiled it. Again 100.
It amazes me how guys can go out there and throw 100 after 100 after 100. It's just incredible to me with the location.
Oh, yeah, the command is what's awesome. A lot of guys can heave that thing, but they can't paint with it either.
Already several high-stress moments in this game.
Oh, yeah.
And we're only in the third inning. Cole ready again in the 3-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Wow. Blazing fastball. 2 men left. So Gleyber Torres will lead off in the 4th inning for the Yankees against Philip Valdez.
Boy, I tell you what, baseball, you paid money to watch what Cole did, last inning. I mean, that is awesome what he did.
Couldn't hold up. That's a swing and a miss.
Now, this is a big key right here. Red Sox got to keep the Yankees off the board. I know the pitch count is building for Cole, but you give him 2, 3, 4 runs.
Yeah, you're right.
It's going to be difficult.
Bounced it, 2-1. And while keeping an eye on Tampa Bay, Cleveland have gone to the 5th inning. Tampa Bay with a 1-run lead, 4-3. Nelson Cruz, who's just acquired from Minnesota, has homered his first home run for Tampa Bay, so he did not wait very long. Exactly why they got him. 3-1. Earlier start time tomorrow. Hope you'll be with us at 4 o'clock. Nathan Eovaldi will pitch. 1 o'clock on Sunday. Which will end this 4-game series between the Sox and the Yankees. 3-1 home. In there for a strike.
Just when you think his control is leaving him, he dots the corner.
These two clubs will meet again the 3rd week of August in New York. Punch the other way, but a foul ball.
Got a double dip there, right? Because of the rain out.
Yes. So that winds up a 3-game series.
Yeah, 1 and 7, I believe, is the doubleheader time.
And then after that, another series here at Fenway in September. 3-2.
He's fouling off a tough pitch right there. Fastball outside part of the plate. Making contact, fouling it off, giving himself another shot.
Boy, this has been impressive by Valdez, really. I mean, I don't expect him to come in here and do this. This is his 3rd inning of relief.
Yeah, the big key was that 2nd inning, getting out of that mess.
Payoff pitch. Past him. He struck him out. Torres down swinging. The pitch zone presented by Mika.
This was impressive this past inning. 3-1 curveball there to Bogarts, and that is absolute pain. 101 on the corner, and he finished off Devers with a high piece of cheese. That is nastiness from Cole.
Discover the insurance that meets the highest standards. Yours. Experience Amica Auto, Home, and Life Insurance. 1 out. Gardner, the batter. He doubled in the only run of the game in the 2nd inning. Last batter that Eduardo Rodriguez would face before he had to step away. The pitching thin New York Mets acquired the left-hander from Massachusetts, Rich Hill, in Tampa Bay today. Second trade in 2 days for Tampa Bay. We mentioned the slugger Nelson Cruz coming from Minnesota. Tampa Bay getting active, and a 1-1. Tampa Bay has as many come from behind wins as the Red Sox do. They have 30.
Well, it seems like they're always dangerous late in the game.
Got a feeling they're saying the same thing about the Red Sox. They have a 1-game lead over the Rays. Jumps back and it's 3-1. Sox gaining sole possession of first place in the division on June 27. They've held it ever since. Bunt drops it foul. And the count 3-2.
Well, it's there for the taking, that's for sure.
Yeah, not a bad idea by Gardner. Wide open down that left field side of the infield. Sometimes it looks so easy to drop one down there and you rush, you get a little bit ahead of yourself and you can't quite get the job done. You don't have to make a great bunt, just get one down there.
And a full count on Brett Gardner. Slap that one foul. Chris Gittens on deck. Looking for the put-away pitch here on Gardner. It's always pesky. Swing and a miss. Boy, you talk about an unsure swing. He struck him out, and there are 2 gone.
Changeup, 3-2 changeup came inside on him.
Yeah,
Like
it
you
looked more
said,
like a slider for a second, but then it was a changeup. Expecting that away.
Yeah.
2 down.
Talking about a shot in the arm. This kid coming to this game, 6 strikeouts in 2 2/3 innings.
So our question, will Valdez strike out 7 or more batters tonight? Gittens is already fanned. Free swinger and the 1-0 on outside. Well, we have the report on Eduardo Rodriguez had to leave the game, we are being told, because of migraine-like symptoms. Sucked to the left field, down the line it goes all the way to the wall. Gittens will be content with a really well-struck single. And this was Erod in the second inning as he stepped out after this play.
Yeah, it looked like nothing, you know, and all of a sudden Louis grabbed his back. But that was not it. Just migraine headaches.
Must have had to be excruciating, really. You think about it, for him to be feeling it like that. I mean, to call somebody out, came on strong.
Either of you suffer from those?
I've had some bad headaches before, but nothing like debilitating.
I've got a couple of friends who do, and it is awful. Lamar will take a ball outside. He was hit by a pitch his first time. I have to say, given everything that we could have speculated about, that's the best possible outcome.
Oh, definitely.
And being there for a strike, I know that doesn't make it feel any better right now, but you think about all the other options. That's good news.
He must have been feeling it all along, and it just got really bad.
Had to be.
Had to be.
But he had a miserable day. Leading up to tonight, the 1-1. Gittens on at first. Hits are hard to come by tonight. Only 5 in the game. Yankees have 3. Sox shift around to the left on Lamar. Played 5 games with the Red Sox back in 2016. Valdez came on in the second inning to relieve Eduardo. He has thrown 53 pitches.
Well, they needed a fresh shot, but they didn't think they needed it this early in the ball game.
Hitters count for Lamar. He's hacking and coming up empty. Six strikeouts for Valdez.
Looking for number 7. Here it comes.
This is our predicted question. And the payoff pitch now to Lamar. Runner goes. And struck him out. Indeed picks up number 7. He fans 3 more in this inning. It's 1-0 Yankees.
And welcome back, everybody, inside of Fenway Park. Red Sox trail the Yankees 1-0 here in the home half of the 4th inning. And I'm pleased to be joined right now by Patriots linebacker Kyle Van Noy, who has come back home, so to speak. This is year 8 for you now, Kyle. How excited are you to get this season underway?
Ooh, I'm ready to go. I didn't like how you said the Yankees were winning, but it's okay. We'll be better. But I mean, I'm excited to be home. I feel humbled to. Tonight was amazing, like being able to throw out the first pitch, have fans attend and, give an ovation like they did. It was very awesome. I'm very grateful for the fan base here in New England, being home and just ready to get going for sure.
Absolutely. This is a little prelude to your season because you will have full capacity in fans, but you mentioned that first pitch. You threw it out. You got some baseball background. How'd you think you did?
I did all right. I threw a ball, which, it sucks, but, it is what it is. It was the moment, to be with my family, to be with the fans, and it was memorable. Yankees versus Red Sox, that history runs deep with the rivalry, and I feel honored to be able to go out there, especially with KB, and throw out the first pitch. It was an amazing experience.
Now, I hate to even bring this up, but I'm going to have to. It's like talking to your ex, but Tom Brady's doing some incredible things right now, 43 years old. Does anything still surprise you?
No, I think, it's impressive what he's doing. I mean, reports just came out that he played a whole season with the torn MCL. That's remarkable. And, Tommy Boy it always had something up his sleeve. He gets better each and every year. You can see it. He's still progressing. And, I'm excited to have him come back home. It's going to be a fun battle.
Always appreciate the time, Kyle. Looking forward to what you guys do this season. Red Sox looking like they got something brewing right now.
Let's go, baby.
Back over to you, OB.
Mike, Kyle, thank you very much. Yes, Verdugo with a double. At the crack of the bat, it looked like maybe, just maybe, it slammed into the wall. This will be filed away by Hunter Renfroe. So Red Sox have their first extra base hit tonight.
Yeah, Verdugo continues to swing that bat well.
Yeah, he put a charge in that ball, got a hang and break a ball, and smoked it off the center field wall.
Don't get many of those from Cole, so you got to take advantage of them.
Verdugo might be heating up. A few hits last night.
Renfroe trying to pick him up. Infield hit for him tonight, 1 for 1. 1 man out. In fact, the Red Sox have hit a couple of real hard shots against Cole right out of the gate in this inning because J.D. Martinez smoked a line drive that Odor caught.
You'd think that last inning would have took something out of him.
And he's hit 75 pitches. Thanks to Kyle Van Noy. By a terrific interview there. It's going to be popped up behind first. And Gittins creeping in foul territory. Runner holding and 2 down. And Rosendo Vasquez. 1-0 Yankees. Inside now 3 hits. As the Red Sox look to get on the board, a man in scoring position. Sox threw a pair of walks last inning with only one out, but Cole really bearing down. He struck out Bogarts and Devers to get out of that. So the Sox looking for some two-out magic in the last of the fourth inning. And powered in for strike one. Vasquez, 4 home runs. Had a dynamite throw tonight to nail a base stealer.
Yeah, that's the best throw he's made in a while.
Oh, 2.
Back to back.
Let's see if he sticks with that number 1. That was 98 miles an hour.
That's just my best against your best. Let's see who wins.
Verdugo at second. 1-0 Yankees, 4th inning.
Hitter calls timeout like that. They used to bother me. Like it's 0-2, and I'm ready to pitch, and you call timeout. It's got to be a ploy on the hitter's side, isn't it, Jerry? I mean,
A little bit of one, yeah.
yeah,
Get you out the rhythm a little bit.
drives me nuts.
Axel Rios in the Sox pen. Here's the 0-2 from Garrett Cole. And knocked down by Sanchez.
And it worked for one pitch.
Yeah, nicely done.
Cole and Sanchez not always on the same page.
I was thinking the same thing. I mean, Sanchez has been catching him a lot, obviously. I haven't seen him necessarily shake a lot tonight, though.
Kind of a plodding rhythm at times.
Yeah. They don't hit and go real quick.
1-2. And he'll strike him out. Caught him looking. Side retired. Red Sox strand him, man. They waste a chance.
Summer moon.
One of these days we're going to land a billionaire on that thing.
Yeah, maybe 2.
Time for change. This pitching change presented by Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Service you can see, experts you can trust. So, Axel Rios, I think, developing a little more confidence in manager Alex Cora. Will take to the hill in the 5th inning in a 1-0 game. On in relief of Phillips Valdez was outstanding. In an emergency situation, he goes 3 innings, 1 hit, 7 strikeouts.
He kept the Red Sox in this game, gave him a chance. With some outstanding work.
Oh, I mean, you can't. That is impressive. I mean, that's as good as it gets from that kid.
Did not allow a run. Yankees lead 1-0 here in the 5th. Unsure cut and a miss there. Allen swinging like he was underwater.
If I told you Valdez was going to come in this game tonight and throw 3 innings, punch out 7 guys, and punch out the side with the bases loaded when he walked in, are you kidding me?
I wouldn't even believe he was going to be here tonight.
I know. This was meant to be. This summer moon, he was dealing tonight.
Allen again can't hold up. He commits. And he strikes out for the 2nd time. Red Sox tying him up in knots there. That pitch by Axel Rios.
A slider right here that's going to be down out of the strike zone, but chased by Allen. 2nd time he has struck out. He only struck out 5 times coming into the game. So add 2 to that total. And in my book, that's 7.
Brings up LeMahieu, is lined out, struck out looking 0 for 2. He has an on-base streak on the line tonight. He's reached in 32 in a row. Hitting .266, 7 home runs. Sanchez will handle that chance. 2 down.
Win big with Red Sox Foundation 50-50 raffle presented by DraftKings. Fans over 18 years old in Massachusetts can support the foundation by raffle tickets at redsox.com/50-50 now through the 6th inning of tonight's game for a chance to win half of the net jackpot.
Stand is whiffed and he's walked tonight. Base is empty. Red Sox have to piece it together with the bullpen. Well, the Yankees have their ace on the mound, Garrett Cole.
What is Cole at? 80 pitches, I believe?
Not sure, but it's up there.
It's close to 80.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's at exactly 80. As we mentioned, he has thrown as many as 129 in the start, though, this season.
Yeah, so you can pretty much throw that 100 out of the window if it's a close ball game, right?
Yeah, he is stretched out, as they say.
Yes, he is. That was a career high, the 129.
Oh, in the old days, we used to do that just to stay in shape, Dave.
Oh, yeah.
A light day for you guys.
Oh, yeah. He used to go 100.5.
You and Louis Tion.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
He's going to walk him, and so Stanton is on for the second time. He'll take ball 4 here with 2 down. In front of Rougned Odor, who's got hitless tonight. Though he did reach in a fielder's choice in the 3rd inning, tried to steal 2nd, and Vasquez made sure he was out with a tremendous throw. Rougned, a free swinger. Had 30 or more home runs in 3 of his 7 seasons with Texas. It's all the way to the backstop. The runner will advance.
Poor Rios, he just lost it, didn't he? Just boom, out of nowhere.
And a wild one here to put a Yankee in scoring position. So Stanton moving up to second base with 2 down. First name, but very popular in his family. 2 or 3 are named Rougned. Slammed that one down the line, slicing into foul territory. 1-1.
Boy, he hits the ball the other way. He didn't know where it is because he doesn't hit the ball the other way very often. Deadpool hitter.
It's almost like they get surprised when the ball goes to the opposite field. Can't find it.
Not a real good Fenway stroke here for Odor.
Stanton at second. 1-2. Boy, that hit.
Yeah,
He's right around 100.
He did before. He gets the ball up there now. Fastball right by him outside. Ball's outside, tailing just a hair. Odor's the only guy that hasn't struck out. But just wait a second, and he might be added to the list.
One-two. High fly ball. That's jacked to right. Renfroe backing up. He's there. He's got it. On the warning track. Odor going for the wall, but he came up a little shy. It remains 1-0 Yankees. Malbec will lead things off here against Garrett Cole. Temperatures in the 70s. One of those so far perfect nights that you dream about in summertime at Fenway. Dahlbeck is 0 for 1. He's lined out to the second baseman. And then Hernandez and Aaron Duran will be outside, ball 1. The Red Sox have struck out 9 Yankees. The Sox have fanned 7 times. That's Cole, and it's 1-1. Two pitches for the Yankees ace. Yankees ahead in the count. Red Sox with a stunning victory last night. Getting a lot of help on 4 wild pitches. 2-2. Last 2 innings, the Sox have had a man in scoring position, but unable to break through against Cole.
A lot of breaker balls tonight, even though he's been throwing hard.
A lot of them. A lot more than we've seen from him, I think.
Full count.
You know, especially at this stage of the ballgame.
Yeah, he tries to protect that 1-run lead. He can't just go after guys. He's careful.
In there for strike 3. Consistently up there at 99, 100 miles an hour.
Yeah, he's 99 and 100. They're on corners.
Oh, yeah. And this is after all breaking balls, right, Jerry? All 5 breaking balls.
Yeah.
Fastball, take 1 pitch, and you sit down. Got allows a plate. But still, 3-2 corner.
You called it before the game that, you know, these kind of guys, they like to go power outside, away from the hitters.
8 strikeouts for Cole. Brings up Kike. He's gone 0 for 1 with a walk. He tags this one. Shot up against the wall very high. Talk about a long single. It almost got out of here.
That was an absolute bullet off the top of that wall. I thought it might be getting out of here. Was that a breaking ball?
Yes, it was. He hung it, and that was a clothesline off the top of the fence. Look at this thing. Hanging hook right there. Hit me. And he does.
That's his spot, too. Inside.
Watch this. This ball misses a home run by inches. Oh, 6 inches. Easy. Wrong ballpark. That ball's gone anywhere. I got to find out where that ball is gone. I bet you 29 ballparks it's gone.
Look at this. Oh. He's got to get over that red line.
Just to give you an idea how hard that ball's hit. DJ's standing at first base.
Yes.
And a bullet off the wall.
Another extra base hit. That's 11, right? Last 11 hits, extra base hits.
Oh, they got a single out of it.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
But to your point,
yes.
In 29 other ballparks.
Yes.
In other words, in every other ballpark in the majors, it's gone. Not Fenway. He stays hot. Duran has struck out and taken a walk tonight. Sox have now gone ahead a little bit. Hits 4-3. Oh, so close to tying up the ball game.
Throw enough breaking balls, you will hang one.
Jared, former 7th round draft pick in the 2018 June draft. There's plenty of guys went in front of him, but he's here. He gave a pretty good lead, and that'll drift away. Brandon Workman up in the pen. Brandon in need of a strong outing. This will be the 90th pitch here by Cole. No activity in the Yankee pen yet. One and two. You may see number 1 again. Six games at AAA Worcester. Durant did hit 15 home runs.
That's a hook.
Good swing. The runner will hold. He came back to first, 2-2.
I didn't think he was going to do that. I thought he'd come back with a fastball. Not speed up his bat at all, but that ball bouncing.
Now we're going to come back with some heat.
One down, Bogart's on deck. Here's the 2-2. Got a piece of that. And up there on 100 miles an hour.
That's compact. Isn't his motion so compact? It's like, just comes out of there like a dart.
Almost like perfect mechanics.
PK with the lead and the 2-2 coming. Swinging that one driven to the alley. There's nobody out there. That's having a triangle. Oh, it took a bounce. It took a skip into the stands. Durant hit the daylights out of it, but maybe a little too deep.
Yeah, he got the fastball down, and he could get to that fastball down, and he put it on a line. He really did. You're saying stay in the ballpark at one hop. This is the triangle out there, ball down and in, and he goes and gets it.
I don't know if that was a was that a fastball?
Yeah, that's a fastball. And he goes and gets it, and he lays out a rope out there to the triangle, and that ball jumped. Look how far it bounced.
Yeah,
it had to go to the big fence there.
There's a stand.